Hello and welcome, Leo. This is something that I get asked to do so much. I have so many Leo friends, and you are creative and you want to get ahead. You are a fire sign, so of course, you're taking initiatives and you want to really impact your future. So, I'm getting a lot of questions from Leos how they can use astrology to get ahead even more and to find their lucky aspects. So I have been looking in a little bit further along. I know that at the time that I'm recording this, we are only in May 2020, but things are starting to happen as of June, and then it will be like the second half of 2020. It's going to be so full of powerful dates and aspects for Leo. And since I have many Leo friends asking for this, here it is. It's like a short little conclusion of when to act and how to act. So I hope you enjoy it. I will be very happy if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. So here we go, Leo. Or not. There you go. So, something major happens here the 27th of June. And that's the fact that Aries, the planet of initiative, of being brave, of war, of courage, of taking new steps in life, that planet is moving in to Aries. And Aries for you, Leo, is your ninth house. So that means that wherever Mars is transiting, he's going to give you power and ability to move ahead. Now, Leo, you are a fire sign, and so is Aries and Sagittarius. So this is you, Leo. And here we have Mars in Aries. And Aries, the ruler of Aries, is also Mars. So it's extra powerful here in its own house. And the magic thing about 2020 is that Mars will stay here this whole period, the 27th of June until the 6th of January. And normally we would only get like a 6-week transit, but because of a retrograde period coming up, Mars will stay here for 6 months. And this is really going to make an impact on your life and what you choose to do and how you choose to exert those qualities of being brave and really going for your goals. Okay, so beginning 27th of June. Whoops, what did I write here? Well, it doesn't matter. 27th of June, then we have the go for Mars here in your ninth house. And the ninth house is the house associated with the international, the global, traveling, new bright ideas, moral compass, legal issues, and academic pursuits. Like if you would like to study, take a new course, get a new degree, this period and this second half of 2020 would be excellent for seeing fast results when you take action. I mean, it all comes down to taking action, right? Without action, nothing can happen. But Mars will give you action and the feeling of actually going for it. So it all begins in June, the end of June. I know that from now on, like May, middle of May, and the whole June might feel a little bit slow. We have a lot of planets retrograde, and apart from some eclipses coming up in June, it's going to be a pretty slow month. And it's not just you, Leo. I mean, everyone will feel this. And what you can do is try to go back in your tracks. And especially when it comes to these planets here, we have Jupiter, planet of luck, we have Pluto, transformational planet, we have Saturn. They are all retrograde, okay? So they have been in your 6th and 7th house. Saturn is actually right here now, just around the cusp of the 7th house. So maybe now would be a good time to just think about where would you like to make some changes. How did this first part of the year, the first half of the year 2020, how did that serve you when it comes to work and health? Did you find new ways? Did you try something new? With Jupiter in this part of your chart, I would say that you have really aimed for something new in work. You might have been given a new chance. You might have tried a new work method. You might have reached out to other countries. And with Uranus also here in your 10th house, your career house, and the house of ambitions, I would say that the online world has been really, really pulling on you. It's very attractive now for Leos to make some drastic changes when it comes to work, and the online world might be one of the reasons for that. Now, with the pandemic going on, we have, of course, all of us been forced to actually work from home more than normal. But for Leo, this is not just something that has been going on because of the pandemic the past few months, but this is something that actually started over a year ago, and you started to think about how to make those changes to your work. How could you be more free? How could you be more innovative in your work? And maybe position yourself as some sort of leader in your field using this new technology. So it's a really interesting time this year and the year ahead. But if we now stay where we are right now in 2020, then use this time at the end of June until the end of the year to really make some changes and take some new steps. This is going to be important for you. So then a little bit later on, the 22nd of July until the 22nd of August, we have the Leo ruler, the Sun, moving into your own house. So Leo, this is so great. This is like, this is your time of the year. It's really your time. It's your birthday time. It's summer. Usually this means that there's going to be some more fun in your life. Okay, you will enjoy it. Your whole self will be, you will be glowing. You will feel good. So I really, really love this time of the year when you have the Sun in your own house. And it's that time of the year, July, August, when other things are also happening. And what I really, really like about August is that we have some aspects coming up that are really lucky for you. We have the 16th to the 17th. We have the Sun trining Mars. So the Sun is here in your own house, and it's making a beautiful trine to Mars here. Yes? And at the time of the new moon, which falls in your house, in your sign, the 18th of August, we have some absolutely fabulous aspects, because Mars is in beautiful trine to this new moon. And whenever you have a new moon in your house, it's like you get to wish, you get to set the intention for what you want to achieve. So this is truly a magical time for you, because you will have the support of Mars in your area of expansion and adventures in new exciting ways. So I'm expecting to see a lot of happy Leos around this time, between the 16th to the 18th of August. I'm guessing since the sun will also be conjunct your money planet here, and the planet of ideas, news, facts, figures, that a lot of new things and new ideas will come into your life at this time of the moon. And it could possibly be around ways to make money or new important projects where you could take new brave steps. Okay, so really mark these days in your calendar, because you would want to plan a little bit ahead. Like, what would you be able to start? Maybe you're coming off like a summer holiday and you feel that, okay, now it's time to really, get your act together and start working and get ready for the fall. Yes, so this is the date that you should use. And absolutely, this lovely, lovely, fantastic new moon, you must use it for your own good. So any creative ideas, any creative initiatives that you take, they will take flight if you act. And as always with the new moon, it's the most powerful just at the date where it happens. So that would be the 18th of August. But you can still use it to your advantage, even up to 10 days after that new moon. But I would definitely use the day of the new moon, because that's when this new start energy is the strongest. Yes. And then we have, let's see what we have. Yes, we have Venus also. Venus will move into your own sign. And now everyone knows that wherever Venus passes, it's going to give you a feeling of harmony, of love, of beauty, of good food, of delight. So Venus in Leo, I mean, that's like a sure sign of love coming towards you, of great experiences with other people. You can interact with other people and you feel like, wow, it's like we're in harmony. Everything is like you have a flow. And the most beautiful thing about this is that I can see now that we have Venus here in Leo, fire sign, and it's making this nice aspect to Mars, the other planet of love, in Aries. So there is something magical going on here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Leo, yes, if you're single, you might not be single for long, because this fall, I'm thinking that some things can happen. Because this is your first house. This is your house of aspirations, your dreams, your desires, right? And this is your house of adventures. And what's even more fun is that later in the year, Venus will actually move into this part of your chart, the 5th house. That's where love affairs are, and children and fertility. So we have a lot of yummy things coming up for you this fall. But to begin with, the 6th of September until the 2nd of October, that's where you get the Venus transits Leo period. And yes, if you're single, then this could absolutely be one of those times where you would actually just bump into your new love. And it might be when you're out and about and having fun, because Leo, you are the ruler of fun and, just going out and following your heart. So maybe you're out in a restaurant and someone will come up to you, or you're going to a concert, or you're taking like a creative course, or you're just indulging in the things that you love and you feel very passionate about. And that's where you really glow and feel like you have this radiant energy, and people will notice. So even though if you're not single, yes, people will notice you during this time, and it's going to be like a great feeling for you, because I mean, you will get pumped, right? Your self-confidence will get like a major boost during this time. So it's going to be like a very beautiful beginning of the fall here. Now let's move ahead. When Venus will transit here, your 5th house. which I already mentioned is the house of flirting, of love affairs, of one-night stands. This is all about fun. It's like not the most serious part of the chart in that sense. Like you really want to just enjoy yourself. And the sign of Sagittarius, where Venus is passing, is also the ruler of your 5th house. So maybe there will be a little flirtation with someone who's overseas, who you might meet when you're studying. This person could be like a writer, he could be a lawyer, a translator, someone with like so much knowledge that you will feel intrigued by this person. It could be really like a professor in the university. It could be someone that writes a lot and needs to do a lot of research. It could be some kind of guru person, someone that preaches and tells other people how to live their life in order to be more fulfilled, more happy. And absolutely someone with like a different past than you, because this is someone that for you would mean he or she would offer you new worlds, because that's what Sagittarius stands for. He would like open the curtains for you to see new worlds. So the end of the year is going to be really beautiful with this aspect. I mean, it's going to be very, very exciting for you during Christmas time and holidays. I mean, you could definitely have more than your fair few flirtations here. And I'm thinking the end of the year is going to be very, very exciting for you. And hold on here. Yeah, okay, so we have Venus in Sagittarius, and also what's going on here is that Jupiter is gonna change signs. So the 19th of December, Jupiter will actually move away from your 6th house of work and health, where it's been now for 13 months, and move into your 7th house. So the 7th house is really about your relationships. I mean, it could be with your lover or with like a future serious lover. And what's interesting here is that we also have Saturn moving into this house to stay for the next few years. So love is going to be very high on your agenda. You're really gonna make an effort to find the right feeling in relationships. Saturn, he is gonna demand some time, and you will also demand some time from a new person if you do meet a new person. At the same time as lucky Jupiter will bring you prospects. I mean, he will bring you opportunities. He will bring you new people, and this is going to be like a very interesting period, because the whole year of 2021 is really about you and your relationships with other people. So both in business and in love, this is going to be very interesting. You're going to be very serious about this area of your chart, and you're going to have plenty of possibilities. So yeah, do you see what I mean now, that you have so many beautiful aspects going on, and especially that you have in more than 2 occasions, you have this nice aspect between the 2 planets that actually rules love. So it's going on here in December and in September, October, where you have these 2 planets connecting to each other. So it's going to be very, very exciting, and you're going to have like so much speed. I know that you felt that maybe 2020 wasn't that. I mean, you didn't have that speed maybe that you wanted. Like it was hard for you. I mean, these planets, these 3 planets here, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, they have been in your 6th house, and they have given you plenty of work to do, but also plenty of opportunities. But maybe you felt that you did all this hard work, and maybe you're not sure if that was, I mean, are you on the right path? Should you change something? What's going on, right? So now that as soon as we get to the end of June, things will pick up. You will move ahead and you will have new plans, and it will be amazing. I really do believe so. But as always, you must take action, and I know you're an action taker, so it's not going to be a problem with you, but I'm still saying it, like, you have to set the intention and take the action. And as always, when it comes to astrology, if there's one particular area of your chart that you feel need more attention or more energy when you start it, always use the new moon in that sign, okay? So just as I was showing you before, when you had the new moon in your own sign of Leo, that is something that is perfect for actually going after something that you feel is personally important to you. And then when you have the new moon in, let's say, your second house here in Virgo later on in September, then that would be the perfect time for you to actually set some goals for your economy, maybe change your the way you're handling money, try to adapt to a new budget, so always use the new moon. Aim for the new moon for whenever you want to make like an important shift or set like a new intention or take some new steps. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. And also at the beginning of the year 2021, we will actually see Mars teaming up here with Uranus and in your 10th house. So I'm expecting to see like a lot of movement when it comes to your career, and it will begin. I'm feeling, already in December, January, things will happen and they will happen quickly. So you're gonna have to go with the flow. So just prepare and set your intentions for somehow where you want to go, and then you go with the flow. You will get to your goal. Maybe it will not be the same. Maybe you had like a little plan in your head, but I think that you might have to forget about that plan and just go with the flow instead. I'm sure that you will get to your goal, but you need to just follow the flow so you can get to your goal in a different way, okay? And a lot of this innovation in life and change has got to do with the possibility for you to try a new way, to try new technology, to implement that in your daily work habits. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. So thank you so much, Leo, for listening. And if you like this, I would be happy to hear from you, and I would be super, super grateful if you wanted to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you can get some notifications whenever I publish something new. And continue that great work that you're doing, and don't worry, things will soon start to move ahead. Okay, bye now.